Okay, let's start off by me explaining one of the most honored traditions that we have. It is the salute. All right? The salute derives from medieval days when they fought in armor, full armor, and they had these helmets that closed down, and they fought with swords and shields, and they rode horses like knights, basically your knights. Whenever they approached to each other, it was very difficult to tell if they were not wearing a certain color or carrying a certain flag to identify if that was a friend or a foe. If they did recognize them as a friend, one way they would do is they would lift up their hand and raise their visor to show their faces. Right? And that, over the years, became a salute. It was, one, they were showing that they're not armed to fight them, and two, they're revealing who they are. So, with the right hand, as like they always use the right hand because the right hand was the hand that they fought with their swords, when most people were right-handed back then. And it was almost dishonorable to be left-handed. But, over the years, it became a simple bringing the arm up into the salute that we've learned different lessons ago. That's how the salute originated. And it's a very, very time-honored custom in our militaries throughout the world. All right, so, Team 1, we all ready?
Yes,
you need me to put something up here? No? So you're good? Can I leave it right there?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you're coming forward. And what was yours again?
Distinguishing among the types of personal salutes.
All right, personal salutes. What's a personal salute?
When you are
Go get up there, get up there, get up there, get up there.
A personal salute is when you are going to salute a higher up as an officer or star generals and higher ups.
Dignitaries, civil
officials, military officials.
Yes. Okay. What else?
These salutes include cannon salutes, ruffles, and flourishes, determining on who they're doing it to. Higher rank, civil official, military official.
Okay.
Dignitaries.
What do they mean by cannon salute? What is that?
Like, let's say they're outside and they're going to salute them. They would pull the cannon and then they'd give ruffles and flourishes. And then that can include one salute.
What's the ruffle and flourish?
Like on the drum roll, and then they play it on the instrument.
All right, so the ruffle is the drum roll and the flourishes is the flute.
Yes, sir.
What else did you learn about that stuff? Did you learn anything about a 21-gun salute?
Yes, sir.
Who gets that?
The one person who gets that is fallen soldiers. Line up and there's 7 rifles that line up. They fire off 3 shots, and then they click the tabs of the fallen soldier.
All right. Anybody have any questions to our group 1? They were a little bit nervous, huh? All right, let's go a little round of applause. Group 2. All right, going on up there, group 2. Oh, you want me to put this up?
Yes.
All right, face us, face us. You can just look over there every now and then. Slide over to the right, Angelica. There we go. All right, talk to us. What you got up here?
The way you salute our generals is as general to address. The way you address each general, all generals is like calling them general. Cadets and colonels and lieutenants are addressed as colonel. Major is addressed as major. Captains.
You can also turn to page 69 if you want to check them out. Just there, you know.
And captains, they're addressed as captains. Lieutenant
salute candidates go as candidate to a warrant officer, Mr. or Mrs. To a sergeant major, your address is
What about a command sergeant major?
command sergeant major.
That's my rank. But you still call me
Command sergeant major.
sergeant major. Yes, sir.
And to register to a first sergeant, you go first sergeant. To all other sergeants, you say sergeant. To all corporals, and all specialists, you go address as specialists, and to all privates, you go to private.
And private first class.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? But what if I just say sir? Can I just say sir or ma'am? So if Angelica is a captain and I'm walking by her, act like you're walking by her, and you salute her, what would you say?
Act like they were walking.
Say it's morning. How would you go ahead and demonstrate?
Stand in position of attention and then
You would say what?
good morning, Captain, is it?
What else could you say? Salute her.
Oh,
She's a lady, so you can say, what was the other thing you said? Ma'am, right? Alright. So salute him back, weirdo. You salute him back. Alright. Any questions about titles and addresses? We're going to talk more about that in depth. Alright, give him a round of applause. Who's next? Situations that require a salute. Do I need anything up here? Nope, you good? Okay.
Alright, when you salute, you most often do it in uniform. During the reveal or retreat. And
What is reveille?
reveille. During all the putting up of the flag.
And retreat?
And retreat is the putting down of the flag.
There you go.
And also when you are uncasing or casing the flags, and when you're outside and in uniform and you're doing the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes, very good.
When reporting during the rendering, something of honor.
Rendering of honors, yes. That's what they were talking about with the flourishes, ruffles, and the cannon salutes. That's rendering of honors. Very good.
And anytime the national anthem comes on, you have to salute.
Okay, what about when you're indoors?
When you're indoors, you salute to the flag.
Right, but when you're indoors, if you're in civilian clothes, you do what?
Put it on your chest.
There you go.
And also, when the national colors pass by, you have to salute.
That's right. How many paces? It's going by you?
3.
No. A little bit more. Who said that?
3.
6. 6 spaces before you salute,
One.
until 6 spaces behind. What else?
You don't salute when you're in civilian clothes at parties or in any public transportation.
Awesome. That's very good. All right, Storm Group 3, a round of applause. Very good. All right, Group 4, identify forms of respect to senior officers. Show me what you got. You need anything up here? None of that stuff?
Go on.
That's it right there, right? You still respect to senior officers? Or you want to go back? Oh, sorry. Right there.
When an officer is going into a building or an office, the first person who sees that officer has to call the room to attention.
Awesome. So if Colonel Dorsey comes in here to visit,
The first person who sees him has to call the company to attention.
awesome. Okay.
And then the salute, so do our right hand up
glasses, you put them on the tip of your glasses. Like that.
Awesome.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do he signs his speed supposed to be?
Point of attention.
The rest of his body should be at what?
Position of attention.
Position of attention, absolutely.
Gotta be at-
What else you got?
Command, take, present, arm, salute.
That's it? All right, Storm, Group 4, round of applause. Now, what I want to do is explain something a little bit more in depth, what Diego and his group were talking about when they were talking about the different ranks. Right? Because there are some ranks, by nature we just don't salute them unless we're reporting. So if we're reporting like we do at the beginning of the school day, right? We report, we salute when we're reporting. Where is that? Somewhere.
Oh, no.
This one?
No. It's like a normal person.
Ah. Well, you know. In fact, when we do our report at the beginning of the day, when he says report, the squad leaders report, that's when enlisted salute each other. Other than that, the ones that get saluted are all the officers. There are several officers, as you can see in the United States Army rank structure. All the way from warrant officers to company and field grade officers, they're commissioned, and then you have general officers. Now there's a difference between non-commissioned officers and commissioned officers. And the major difference is commissioned officers are commissioned by Congress. Okay? So Congress, these right in here, commission all of these. So when they finish their training, whether they go through a senior JROTC program at a university, or if they go to one of the major academies like West Point, Annapolis, the Air Force Academy, and so forth, they become commissioned when they graduate. They get their college degree, the military science or whatever they're studying, and then they get commissioned, and they are obligated to the military for those years. 4 years, usually the least. But these are your officers. They get salutes by us. Now, of course, the lower one salutes the higher one. Okay? And these are in order. Now, these warrant officers, we don't have these in cadet ranks. But warrant officers are those that have technical skills. Right? Like pilots, engineers, supply officers, logistics officers, ammunition officers. Those are your warrant officers. Alrighty, you just close the books. Have a great day.